He's insane in the Bane. I swear, he wants to give me a hug. Hell no, I'll never hug you, even though I don't have any parents.
What up, big kids? Here's my big review of the movie The Dark Knight Rises. Spoilers coming, so beware. Oh, wow. Christopher Nolan, thank you. Thank you, Christopher Nolan. I absolutely love this movie. Now, a lot of people are going to compare this with the Avengers, and I have to say, I love both movies. I don't know which one I love better yet. They're both very different movies, even though they're both in that superhero genre. Very different takes. This one was more darker, more, they both had high stakes, but this one was definitely, felt like a completely different film. Well, let's talk about the cast first. Christian Bale, you know, I've made now a living, you know, parodying his Batman, which I love his Batman. He's my second favorite Batman to Michael Keaton. And like I said, seeing him, you don't see him as Batman as much in this film, I feel like, compared to the other ones. He really is only Batman for a short time before he's taken out by Bane, and then even 40 minutes in, we don't see him until he becomes Batman. It feels very Batman Begins, but even less. But and I thought him as Batman as still his voice cracks me up at times. It's like, I need your help, and you know, it's like, where is it? Where is it? And I love it. But you can tell he's a man that's been through hell, and that I really love his performance. Seeing him, he's a man that has a lot of pain, and he hasn't moved on, even though he hasn't been Batman for 8 years. And yeah, I mean, I loved his performance. It really, I felt for him. He's a man that, you know, just want justice, and he goes through hell in this movie. And yeah, like Christian Bale definitely deserved the Oscar for like, what was that movie? That was not The Fighter, but yeah, but the movie he won, I saw it, and he was awesome. But yeah, let's talk about the new cast. So Tom Hardy is Bane. Yes, he's not South American, or if he is, he doesn't sound like it, but compared to Schumacher's Bane, this was a way better Bane. Holy crap. Is he better than the Joker? No, the Joker will always be my favorite Batman villain, and Two-Face is my second favorite. So the Dark Knight already wins over the Dark Knight Rises in my favorite villains, but Bane, for being known, for just being around since the 90s and being known for breaking Batman's back, they really brought out everything that made Bane great. He's smart, he's calculated, he's a physical adversary to Batman, not just intellectual. He's very cold and calculated, he's very menacing, and Tom Hardy's performance is all in his eyes, and you're really scared of him. And his voice at times also kind of cracked me up. I know the Marvel Walkie said he sounded like Sean Connery at times. I didn't think so. I liked his voice. I could understand him for the most part. There were some times where I couldn't, even seeing it for a second time. But I think they did the voice. I thought it was cool. I really love the look of him. Yes, he doesn't have his Venom thing, and he's luchador mask, but like I said, like the way that he changed the Joker, I mean, I love, everyone is now cosplaying as Nolan's Joker, and I can see now people cosplaying as Tom Hardy's Bane. So like I said, Nolan's, the way he changed his characters to be more real life, I trust him and everything. I love Nolan. I loved Nolan before he was announced to direct Batman Begins, back in Memento and Insomnia. So I love all of Nolan's movies, and I love what he's done with the Batman universe. Like Bane, there was a lot of twists in here, and this will get into spoiler alert. Yet, for when I thought they were trying to make it he was the son of Ra's al Ghul, I was like, what? But then when it turned out he wasn't, then I was happy. But him being raised in the prison, or you know, all that stuff, and the mask and everything, that kind of gave him like morphine or like painkillers and stuff. But yeah, that was cool. So that was kind of like his Venom thing. So like I said, as much as Schumacher got the whole Venom aspect and Bane getting bigger, they got Bane's actual character. He wasn't just a thug, even though he's a lackey, as it's revealed to someone I'll talk to in a second, spoiler alert. Then, like, you know, he still was awesome. But yeah, the really, Gotham is really treated, I guess, like how New York or Los Angeles as this, or maybe Las Vegas, a place of decadence, a place of corruption, and like everyone in these Batman films wants to really take it down. So I kind of find it funny that Gotham is like this place of like we have to take it down. It's like, and that's Bane is like trying to destroy Gotham and do it through anarchy. And I really like, I would not want to live in Gotham City because being having ruled for months on end by Bane and his militia, it's like, wow, that would be scary. But let's talk about Anne Hathaway. Now, if you guys saw my girlfriend back over Kel's review, you know she wasn't a biggest fan of Catwoman. Yeah, there's no whip. Yeah, like Michelle Pfeiffer, a lot of people, I including myself, love Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, but I love Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. I thought she really got the character down. I mean, unless they were referencing that she was a former prostitute or whatever, they really got, you know, just the jewel thief and her sexiness, and is she a good guy, is she a bad guy? I thought the chemistry with her and Christian Bale was amazing, and she was sexy and tough, and I really loved her Catwoman. Yes, she didn't have the whip, but I thought way better than Halle Berry. I think as good if like, you know, I really, like I said, it was a more realistic take, more comic book accurate than even Michelle Pfeiffer's at times. So like I said, I think it was great seeing Catwoman. I think it really having her in the movie really gave Batman a good love interest. And speaking of that, Miranda Tate, who I totally called it, yes, Talia al Ghul, and she was the surprise villain of the movie. Like I thought it was great that she romances Bruce, but turns out she wants to destroy it to follow her father's thing. That was a cool twist. There were so many fanboy moments, like with Talia and Bruce getting together and having her in there. Bane say, "I must break you," and then I must break the bat, and then he actually breaks his back with the whole. That was awesome, and the action in here was just awesome. I mean, so many good supporting actors in there, and you know, of course, Gary Coleman doing great as Commissioner Gordon. Feel like he wasn't as a big part as the other films, or Alfred. I wish Michael Caine was in the movie more, and Lucius Fox, like Morgan Freeman. But the cast was awesome. Always an A+ cast in these Nolan movies. The action was even better. I think the best action with the whole scenes with the bat and the tumblers and the bat pod was so awesome. I thought it was so freaking cool. And the stadium blowing up, that was like, holy crap. Like, crap is going down and everything. They really took elements of so many things from the comics. Nightfall, for sure. They took No Man's Land. They took elements from, I mean, what was the other one? But like Nightfall and No Man's Land was a big part of it. You know, of course, you know, things like Long Halloween from before. Oh, and The Dark Knight Returns, that was a big part. So it was really influenced by Nightfall, Dark Knight Returns, and No Man's Land. So I thought that was awesome. Nolan, as much as people say he changes things, compared to, well, think about other movie made like Galactus being on a cloud. Anyway, you know, or remember how Schumacher made Batgirl Alfred's niece? What the hell is that? So think about those things before you get, you know, tough on Nolan. So I know I'm a Nolan fanboy, but I love what he does. And like I said, don't ask me which one I love better, The Avengers or The Dark Knight Rises. Right now they're tied. They're both amazing films. I love them. The Avengers, I think, was more overall action-packed and more a spectacle and fun, whereas this one is more of a psychological thriller like experience, and that's how Nolan movies are. But I absolutely love it. And yeah, the whole thing with Talia and the thing at the end, I have to mention that real quick. But it was great. Oh yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, John Blake, totally called that he was either going to be Robin or like a Dick Grayson, like John Paul thing. And when he said his name was Robin, that was Nolan saying like, there, you wanted Robin, there. I'm done with this, you got your Robin. So I love how at the end, you know, Batman faking his stuff just like in The Dark Knight Returns, and he pretty much says, you know, if someone else takes over and they want to do the same universe, they can have a different one. But if they reboot it, it was a great way to end Batman. Like John Blake becomes the new Batman, or Nightwing, or whatever name he wants to be called. I don't think he would go by Robin because that would be kind of dumb. And then Batman retiring with Selena Kyle was great, and the new Bat Signal. I love how Nolan's movies ends. They always end on a way they're very hopeful and always get me excited. It kind of makes me, oh, I can't wait to see the next one. It's like, oh wait, there's not gonna be a next one. Crap. But I love the movie. It was a great ending, a great third installment, probably one of the best third installments of any trilogy I've seen. So I have to give The Dark Knight Rises a 5 out of 5, 5 batarangs out of 5. It was just amazing. I love it. I can't wait to see it again. I've seen it a few times already and I want to see it even more. So what do you big kids think of The Dark Knight Rises? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Will you see it again? Or were you pissed off at it? Let me know in the comments below. And for more geek news reviews and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean. Remember, celebrate true in a big way.
Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go down. Catwoman's working that ass. She could definitely put that ass on my bath pod any day. Oh yeah.